ask the Vice Rector for Academic Affairs, Dr. Johan.
Thank you for all you participants from across all parts of the country, Indonesia. Be proud of our local knowledge and also promote peace and have some mutual understanding. That's the whole part that we're working to do during the workshop tomorrow and on Thursday. Enjoy your training and have some new friends, new spirit, and new relationships and networking. Good luck for all of you. Thank you very much.
Welcome to this workshop, which well, your kid should say is about a mouthful, technology-wise as well as practice-wise. The keywords there you will notice are Web 2.0, local knowledge. We've been having a lot of the word local knowledge as early as last night. And we're starting this formally, and I can imagine that every time we move around, we'll be identifying a lot of local knowledge. It will even become some sort of funny feeling that it's like we get brainwashed to effect. So what is local knowledge? But that's something we'd like to be able to explore from your hand. And so I'd like to start with what is called KWL exercise. It stands for what you know, what you want to know, and ultimately what you will learn. But we have to take note that learning is a continuing process. And so just as a matter of exercise, I'd like you to do a sampling, if you will, to introduce yourselves quickly. And we'll take a note of your names and then identify the keywords that you will share with us as far as the K and the W. So can we start at random, or would you rather that I start from this end or that end? I don't know what the practice here is, but as a statistician, that's my training, I would like to do things at random. Personal level, the world seems to be at random, although it follows some pattern, like when when you're hungry, your system asks for something, you go through a process. And although this is something that the word is nebulous, this workshop is something that we'd like to be able to extract a pattern, if you will. So, okay, I'll start from this end. Just one word, or actually it will become two words. So one word is for the K, what you know, and the second one will be what you want to know. So it's really a matter of setting expectations here. So from our end, we will be able to identify the scope. We'll be able to scope out through some sampling or survey of what you'll be expecting from this workshop. And from there, we'll show to you what the formal objectives are, so we could level up our mutual expectations. So.
As I know, library 2.0 is one of the main aspect is resource sharing. Yeah, resource sharing. There is no digital library without resource sharing. So that is why if we read in many literature mentioned that there is no one digital library, but digital libraries. I believe that in Indonesia, especially in Yogyakarta, many institutions already exist to be digital library. Unfortunately, they cannot create, share it. They cannot share each other. This is the problem. That is why I come to this workshop to know how to create good sharing resources between institutions. Yeah, I don't know this. Then I think this interesting research to know that why is Indonesia cannot do sharing resources between one library and other libraries. Yeah, this maybe you can give suggestion in this workshop how to make good resource sharing between institutions.
Right, okay. Just to capture what you shared with us in 2 keywords. The first one being what you know is you mentioned library 2.0. So we can take note of that. And the second one has to do with sharing, perhaps, as an issue, right? So, yeah, sharing. Let's focus on that. And it's really nice for you to have shared, your concern about why or how come it's difficult to arrive at something that's really about creating value, right? Because when you share, you should be able to create a lot of meaningful interactions in the process. And that is something we will be exploring as we progress in this workshop. We'll tackle, proprietary issues as well, because, those issues at some point, they interconnect. But we should be able to explore options and see for ourselves why it makes sense to share and why it doesn't make sense to share. So at some point it will be something you should be able to explore collaboratively. And yeah, I like that sharing. So can we have the next person, please?
I teach English, so okay, I know local language, local knowledge. What I want to know is how I can make use of this Web 2.0 for teaching English to my students while making use of the local knowledge.
Yes. Thank you so much. Okay.
I have been asked, are you a librarian? No, I'm not a librarian, but my major was in communication. So I know about participatory communication, and I also know about web blog, because at my university I am in charge with the website and the blog. So what I really expect is I really want to learn as many as the web applications of the web 2.0 for teaching and for local knowledge preservation, because I help some professor in using this technology. I mean, PhD program is so something so serious. So if we can play with this tool, it could be fun for the students of the doctoral program. Thank you.
What the institutional role is, yeah. But what is it really beyond, what's the traditional role? So we're trying to explore how we could push, the traditional boundaries of a librarian's role. And we'll discover as we go along that, the keyword there is, we'll keep coming back, really sharing. And when I present, the objectives of the workshop, you will see a common thread based on what everyone has disclosed.
Okay. I know a little bit about web development because I'm responsible to maintain the library website. So I just little bit know about web developments, blogs and portal like Jobla, all Jobla, yes. I like to know more from this trainings, more know about implementation Web 2.0 to make better share and especially to support digital services for our users. I think it's digital services.